Okay guys, welcome back. Now that we have the basics of the spiritual shift, let's pull back a little and explain how some of these underlying concepts are explored within science. So we're going to take some information from The Holographic Universe by Michael Talbot. And this is a theory in quantum physics that actually our reality is a hologram, not a physical reality. So the origin of a lot of this information came from David Bohm. Now, Bohm's discoveries led him to believe that the reality we are experiencing might be a hologram. So one of Bohm's discoveries was that if you take a subatomic particle and do something to it, it affects other subatomic particles. And he said they could be 10 feet apart or 10 million feet apart. He said if they are traveling instantaneously, faster than the speed of light, are they affecting each other or are they the same thing? So he gives this really interesting example. Say right here, this is an aquarium with a fish inside. And then you have two cameras, one camera from the side and one camera facing the front. And let's say you don't know about aquariums. The only thing that you have are the images of the monitors from both of the cameras. So if you're watching these two monitors and the fish moves, you see that this fish moved. But then at the exact same time, this fish moves. So based on the limited information we would be looking at, just the monitors, we would come to the conclusion that when this moves, it affects this fish because we don't have the full knowledge to be able to see that it's just one fish. And this is where we get to one of the most quoted lines in literature. In this poem by William Blake, "To see a world in a grain of sand." Scientist David Bohm, in some sense, man is a microcosm of the universe. Therefore, discovering man helps us discover the universe. And we can see this is our brain cell, and this is a picture of the universe. This is our eye. This is the nebula. This is the birth of a cell, the death of a star. Brain cells, observable universe. A fingerprint, a tree. Branches on a tree look like veins within the human body. Our organs show up exactly in the shape of the foods that help that organ. Like we've all heard, carrots are good for your eyes. Ginger is good for your stomach. So if a hologram is being able to view the entire image through just a piece of it, go back to the Dolores book, you are your own universe. You create harmony within your own universe, you will create harmony outside. Now, Bohm teamed up with Karl Pribram, because he was working on this idea that our brain functions as a hologram. And through his discoveries, he saw that the brain was functioning in the exact way a hologram would. The way that we're talking about, there's a whole thing, but that each tiny part of it holds all the information of the whole. And together they came to the theory that although we believe our reality is a physical reality, it's actually a splendidly detailed hologram. The whole is within the part. So if each of us are a tiny part of a whole, then the positive changes we make within ourselves has the ability to affect the whole universe. So in order to shift a planet, you just need to shift yourself.